I'm Chris Maragos. Probably a little bit of past for me. I grew up in a smaller town in Wisconsin, and for me, I can remember at a really young age that I was always trying to find this peace and this joy and this happiness. And for me, I was always trying to figure out what would it that would truly satisfy me. And I always had this curious sense of kind of what that was going to be. And so for me, as I kept getting older, football kind of sustained that for me. I started playing tackle football in second grade. I didn't lose a game until I got to high school. So football really became something that was really supportive for me because I hadn't tasted loss or rejection yet through that. And so flash forward to high school, things start intensifying a little bit. All of a sudden we start losing. I'm not the best player anymore. And it comes to a crossroad for me where it really was to the point where I was trying to figure out what it was that it was going to be. And so I started experimenting a lot of different things, whether that be friendships, athletics, drugs, selling drugs, all the things that I was getting in trouble with, vandalizing people's houses, different things that I got in trouble doing throughout my time. And really it was to the point where once I tried something, whatever that was that didn't satisfy, I'd go to the next thing, into the next thing, into the next thing, into the next thing. And it got deeper and deeper till I was spiraling downhill. And for me, I really truly believe that addiction really comes and a lot of deep-rooted sin issues that I see now comes from the fact that when we're not satisfied by something initially, we have to go one step further and one step further and one step further and one step further until we're to the point where we don't even realize where we were and we had no intention in being there. And so for me, I was really to that point where I kept going one step further with everything. It had to be bigger, better. It had to be something that was going to be able to do it because what it was before wasn't doing that. And so it all came to a head one night where I had been getting in trouble. I almost got expelled from our school district, got caught using and selling drugs, different things like that, to where somebody was like, my pastor, Wayne, and my parents and some friends was like, hey man, listen, like you're trying to find substance in anything but who Jesus is. And Jesus is the source of you. If you have a creator, there's only a place in your life for a creator that you're trying to put all these created things in. And so for me, that's when the light bulb really switched. And I said, man, I've heard it said through our pastor, Matt Cohen, that Jesus in second place is like being filled but never satisfied. And that was me. I was filled so much with so much garbage, but I was never satisfied. And I couldn't understand that until I finally transferred that and put Jesus in my life and put him front and center. And that was the first time that I experienced true joy, true peace, and satisfaction. And from then on, understanding the depths of my heart and the things that I had done to kind of revile God, that he would be so merciful and loving, that he would look upon me with compassion and love and grace, and that he would still send Jesus and pour out all of his anger and judgment on Jesus instead of me. For me, I had to live a life worthy of praise and honor to him, knowing what he had done for me. And so that's really what kind of springboarded my joy and my peace and my satisfaction that still arises to this day.